Welcome to our special show from OWS TV. Today we have a special guest with us, a young lady from Middle Eastern, Iraqi Chaldean from Middle East, live in America, in the state of Michigan, United States of America. She's running for candidate for county commissioner in the MACOMB County, the state of Michigan. We're going to interview this young lady to find out why she is running for this position. Who is she? Who is Stacy Bahri? Stacy Bahri is our guest, and we're going to talk to her, find out what's her intention, what is the reason she's running, what is the position she's running for, going to help the Middle Eastern, Chaldean, Iraqi communities in this county. So welcome to our show, Stacy.
Thank you for having me.
Stacy, you are a very young lady, and you are a face of Middle Eastern. Let's talk a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Stacy Bahri. I live in Sterling Heights. I've lived in the city of Sterling Heights for more than 22 years. I was born here in the U.S. My parents came over to the United States over 35 years ago from Iraq, and I have 3 siblings, and I'm the oldest of the 4 total. Actually, I'm the oldest of 4.
You know, I know your dad very well. Your dad is very involved with the community. He's very active with in every level, and he worked with the many officials, many offices as a translator or linguist. So you, as an individual born in this country, an Iraqi descent, your background is from Iraq, and you are Middle Eastern. Do you speak any Arabic?
I speak a little bit of Arabic, not fluent though.
How about Chaldean? You speak any Chaldean?
I don't speak any Chaldean, but I understand everything.
You understand, but
yeah.
you speak a little bit of Arabic, not Chaldean.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, what is your background? What you graduated from?
I graduated with a bachelor's in fine arts many years ago, and I currently work at a local nonprofit organization right here in Sterling Heights called the Chaldean Community Foundation that provides social services to the greater community.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about what county commissioner does? Who's county commissioner? What they do, county commissioner?
Yeah. So in MACOMB County, there are 13 members on the Board of Commissioners that serve the legislative body for the communities in MACOMB County. The county commissioners help with budgets, monitoring the budget for the county, approving contracts for the county, roads, infrastructure, things of that nature.
So all that, if they want to work in the roads, the paver roads and the main road, not every road, because some of them belong to the city.
Yeah.
So of the budget of the county, and there are 13 of them. Is that including the county executive or beside county executive?
That's in addition to the county executive.
So we have 13 county commissioners,
yes,
plus the county executive.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so in your every commissioner, he got his own district area.
Correct.
Which district are you running for?
I'm running in District 5, which is the northern part of Sterling Heights.
From where to where? Can you tell us a little bit?
Yeah, so that is north of 17 Mile Road and east of DeQuinder to Shaner Road.
So from 17 Mile to 20 Mile,
yes,
Dobry.
Yep.
Okay, from DeQuinder to Shaner.
Yes.
So that area, that district is your district.
District 5.
District 5.
Yes.
So you are running against who?
I am running against a 24-year incumbent. His name is Rob Myjak.
So he is 24 years in the same position?
Yes.
So he been holding that position, incumbent, for 24 years?
For a long time.
So county commissioner, every how many years they run?
So it is a 2-year term. And it's a part-time position, and there's no term limit. So you can run every 2 years.
Sure. As you, I know in the commissioner on the state, they run for representing a certain party. Which party you represent?
I am representing the Democratic Party.
So Robert Myjak is a Democrat too.
Yes.
But you guys are gonna, people are gonna vote for you on August 4th, right?
Yes.
August 4th, one of you gonna be picked as a nominator for the party. Then in November 3rd, you're gonna go against the Republican guy.
Yes.
So at this time, you are working to beat your colleagues as a Democrat. Then you're gonna go to the general election working against a Republican. Why you choose the Democrat Party?
Well, this position has been held, like I said, for by a Democrat for many, many years, and it's a Democratic seat. So I'm running myself as a Democrat, not only for that reason, but I do affiliate more with that party, but I support everyone. I decided to run for this position because I want to help the community, the greater community, the Middle Eastern community, everyone in my community.
So you are Democrat, but there's a lot of members of our community, Middle Eastern, Chaldean, and Arabs and Iraqis. They are not Chaldean. I mean, they're not Democrat. They are Republican. But you're going to represent the general community, regardless of the affiliation with their party.
Exactly. You are correct.
So you are not only, my understanding, you're not running only to support our communities, the Chaldean, Arab, and Iraqis. You're running even the Italian. Every citizen live in your district. Yeah. You're going to represent them in the county, right?
Yes. As a public servant, my role would be to serve the entire community as a whole, and that's my full intention. That's what I do through my work. I know that I mentioned I work at the Chaldean Community Foundation, but we don't only provide services to the Chaldean community, we provide service to the greater community, anyone that walks through our doors. So I've been very involved in that work and providing services and advocating for members of not only the Chaldean Middle Eastern community, but the greater community through my role there.
Great. So we like somebody to support our community because the culture of the people, in the history of the people they came from, but at the same time you're going to represent all other communities regardless of what their background is, because your district, there's thousands and thousands, none members of the community, right. And your job is to represent every single one of us, live in that part to do, but because you are a member of the community, you understand the history, you understand the culture, you understand the habits of our community, maybe you're going to be an extra asset to the county because you speak their, I know you're not perfect in the language, but you understand what they're talking about. Yeah. You understand their, if somebody not from the community, you don't understand how work with the community, but because you are from this community, even you're born in America, but because of your family, you have a little bit of knowledge of the community and the activities of the community and stuff like this. So if you run tomorrow and you won the election, let's say you're gonna win on August 4th, you're gonna win the election. November 3rd, you're gonna win the general election. What is the first thing you're gonna work with the county to help not the community, I'm talking about the whole county together?
Yep. Well, I am right now running on a platform to improve our roads, I'll also be a voice for the community, and also to strengthen our public safety. And that is what I intend to work on as, county commissioner, if I am elected county commissioner. And mainly really to be a voice for the community, to be a voice for the constituents in my district, in the county, and to support them in any way that I can, and to always work with honesty and integrity.
What made you decide, and when you decided, you said, today I was sitting in the office, I said, what, Stacy, wake up, I want to run for this county commissioner. How did that decision came?
Yeah, that's a great question. I do want to stress that, I am a first-time candidate. I'm not a career politician, so I'm very new to the political realm. But the reason why I decided to run for this position is because I have a passion for helping. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been very involved with the community for the past 6 years. I had a career in education prior to moving forward to the Chaldean Community Foundation. I've worked with refugees, immigrants, teenagers that were at risk, helping
And you have
them.
a lot of contact with the cities and county
Right.
level.
Yeah, I do currently represent the organization that I work at on various committees that promote diversity and inclusion initiatives like the 2020 census, which I led for the organization that I'm at. I am very involved in the community, and like I said, sit on various committees. And one of the reasons why I decided to run is because not only do I want to make a difference and I want to bring upon new leadership and a new voice for the community, I felt that running for this position would be an extension to the community work that I currently do.
Yeah, at this level, we have a huge Middle Eastern community in Macomb County, but we don't have anybody to represent the community. We had one guy before run for some position. He did not make it. Hopefully this time you're going to be there and you're going to make it in the town. We need somebody to represent the community, not because the other members who's running, they're not good people, but we need, as I said earlier, you're going to be an extra asset to the county because you know the culture, you know the language, you understand everything else. Did any official or organization support you?
Yeah, actually, my campaign has been endorsed by the county executive, Mark Hackle, as well as Susan Catula. Most people know her as Sue Catula, who is the vice president of the Warren Consolidated School Board. And I've also been endorsed by the Hakeem Toman Yaldu law firm, as well as a local union, and another women's organization.
That's great. You have a good broad base from religion to law to executives in the county. They're supporting you. Anybody run for election need a lot of work. Yeah. There's a lot of work involved, especially you're working full-time. Yes. So after hours, I'm sure you cannot do your campaign while you are working during the day, earning your bread and butter.
Yeah.
But after 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or weekend, you're gonna go home. You take your suits, put your jogging suits and running. Yeah. Okay. Oh, how the people can help you, the community, and other community. Not only, I'm not talking about Iraqi, Chaldean, Middle Eastern, other community. If they want to see Stacy, we'd like to help you. Which way they can help you?
Yeah, right now my campaign has made over 6,500 phone calls to the residents in District 5. So we are calling the residents, introducing myself as a candidate and talking about my platform and asking for their support. If someone would like to get involved in the campaign, they can help in that sense. So helping make phone calls to residents in the community, putting up signs. We have put up many signs around the district, but we still have a few more signs. If anybody would be interested in helping out in that sense, we can use help there, or distributing just some extra literature that we have. The way that the community and the greater community can really help is to go out and vote on August 4th.
In any election, and any person running for any position, regardless, to be elected, they need three things. They need voting. That's the most important thing. People, they have citizen, U.S. citizen, they can go vote. People, they need to campaigning volunteers. They could be a volunteer making phone calls, put the sign, talking to the people. And financial.
Yes.
Without the financial, you cannot put a sign.
Right.
Sign cost a lot of money. Making the phone calls, other expenses. There's a lot of expenses. Somebody don't live in your district. Live in Sterling, guys. Live in Macomb County. Live in Oakland County. In Wayne County. He said, "Oh, Stacy, I am not living in your district. I cannot vote for you. But I have extra time. I can come and put a few signs." So how they can communicate with you?
They can reach out to me via email. They can call me on my cell phone number.
Can you say your number slowly?
I can. My phone number is 586-489-8862.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Yes, 586-489-8862.
And what's your email?
My email address is Stacy Bahri, 4, commissioner@gmail.com.
Okay. It happened to me when I was running, and I always mention that not to brag about it, but to explain to the people. I had a lot of people, because I was running in Sterling Heights, Utica, and Shelby. People from Oakland County, Macomb County, Wayne County. They said, Nick, I cannot vote for you, but you know what? I'm interested in helping you. I used to tell them, you cannot do that. Okay, pick up a phone, call your cousin who lived in my district,
Right.
call your family, brother, sister, tell them, Nick Najjar is running for county commissioner at the day of August 4th. Please go vote for Nick. Or they say, used to send me checks. People they used to send in Wayne County, Oakland County, Washington County, they used to mail me checks because money, it helped a lot to bring your voice out. Even this TV, OWS, they don't charge money. They do it volunteer for all our member of the community.
Yes.
They appreciated what they do into the community. Every guest I have here running for any position, they volunteered. They asked me to bring any member of the community to come to the TV. They spend a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of man time to do this. This is not a free, it costs a lot of money, but they did it free for a reason. That's part of their donation to the members of the community who run in. So thank you very much, OWS, for helping us, bringing Stacy, bringing Das, bringing other people to the TV and show, bring their voice and the people that can hear them and see them and they vote for them. By the way, OWS, they are not bipartisan. So they don't care if you are a Democrat, you are a Republican, you're independent, you're a Green Party. They don't care about it. They support every member of the community, regardless of the affiliation of what party they affiliate. So that's a good thing about them, because the view of the owner of the TV, their intention is to support the community, member of the community, not if they are a Republic. If their view they are a Republic, they keep it for themselves. If their view they are Democrat, they keep it for themselves. They are here to support every member of the Middle Eastern community who is running, so they can support them financially. And instead of charging them money, they do a donation, and they don't care about the party affiliation. So when you decided, said, "Oh, Dad, Mom, I'm running for this position. I'm gonna go up and become a politician," what the reaction of your family was?
They are very supportive. They are my biggest fans. My dad has been helping me make phone calls, reaching out to those that he knows, relatives, friends in the district, putting up signs, even if it's 10 o'clock at night. My mom is very happy. My siblings have been very supportive, helping me make thousands of phone calls to...
So you put them to work?
I put them to work, yeah.
Wow.
So they're very supportive, and they've been, a huge help. I couldn't have done this campaign without not only my family, but those that have helped me every step of the way.
Before, when we had the election, we used to go knock on the doors.
Yeah.
Today, you cannot knock on the doors because of Corona.
Yeah.
I used to walk in the 90 degrees, 95 degrees, knock on the door, passing my flyers. By the way, anybody who's interested in a flyer, this is a flyer for Stacy, the county commissioner supporting Stacy, and other politicians and other organizations. So anybody is interested, please contact Stacy at the numbers 586
586-489-8862. I also have a website. That website might be easier than the email address. Folks can also reach out to me that way. It's just votebahri.com.
Votebahri.com. That's good. That's very easy.
That's easy.
That's very easy. Stacy, before we end our conversation, and I wish you good luck, by the way.
Thank you.
And hopefully after general election, the primary election, after August 4th, hopefully before general election, we bring you one more time here. The TV give me a permission to say that. You are welcome again to come back here anytime. So before we end the show, what do you want to tell our viewers?
Well, first off, I want to say thank you so much to you and the TV station for having me today. I really appreciate it. But I want to encourage everyone to go out and vote on August 4th. The primary election is very important. And also, if you are going to go out and vote in the primary election, you do have to remember that you have to vote for one party in order for your vote to be valid in the primary. So you cannot vote for someone from both parties, or else, like I said, the ballot will then become invalid. So that's very important.
And let me explain to the viewers what you mean. When you get to go at the primary, at the August
In the
4th,
primary only.
when you get the ballot, to vote, you're going to be two parts. Here is a Democrat, here is a Republican.
Yes.
If you pick here, anyone from here, you cannot go switch to the other, pick another one from this side. So you have to be only in one side.
Yes.
If you're going to pick Stacy, you have to stick with the other Democrat there. You pick. If you don't want to pick, you keep it empty, blank.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yes.
But you cannot pick Stacy from here, Nick Najjar from here. You cannot do that at the primary. At the general election, you can do that. You can do that. Another thing is very important. A lot of people, they said, well, we're worried because of COVID-19. We don't want to go into the ballot, go to the schools or whatever the centers for voting. You can call your city clerk, wherever you live. You call your city clerk. You ask for absentee ballot. Absentee ballot, they will send it to you in the mail.
Yes.
And if you have to be citizen, you have to be U.S. citizen.
Yes.
Okay, and you are registered. By the way, you have to be registered. If you're not registered, even if you are a citizen, you're not allowed. You call the city clerk and you tell them, I want to register. I want to vote absentee. Without going there, they will send you an information by the mail. You send it by the mail, and you don't have to go there, so you don't have to worry about waiting in line or absentee, people are going to make you sick or something. There is an easy way. They make it Secretary of State of Michigan. They made it very easy now. You pick up a phone, call the city, 586-446-CITY. That's the number for the city of Sterling Heights. 586-446-CITY. Then there's a menu. They're going to tell you, the building department, you pick a clerk, city clerk. You click on the city clerk and they're going to answer you and tell them, you know what, I want to vote, absentee ballot. I need a absentee ballot. They're going to ask you for your address. They're going to send you a registration. You fold it and you send it back. And after that, they're going to send you a ballot of the election. Anyone don't understand how to vote, please call Stacy or call me. I'm more than happy to help any member of the community running. If you Stacy cannot reach Stacy, call Nick Najjar, 586-206-9000, 586-206-9000. It's an easy number. I can help by the phone. I can help. Yeah, you can come to my office. Or you can call Stacy or her parents.
Yeah.
They will help you. There's no problem with that. Stacy, do you have anything else to add?
Yeah. In addition to that, I do want to say that those that are voting absentee should return their ballots by July 28th.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Stacy. I wish you good luck.
Thank
Hopefully
you so
we'll interview again one more time after primary election. God bless you and wish you good luck again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Till this moment, we're going to be done with the interview with our young lady, Stacy Bahri, who is running for county commissioner from MACOMB County, state of Michigan. Thank you very much for tuning to our show. God bless you. We'll see you in another special guest.